Last episode, we did the unthinkable. No, it wasn't me actually achieving one of the goals of this series. 17 episodes in, it was turning Chad Chadson into a cat girl. We have taken the American president in Rimworld and turned them into a, 59% human, 41% feline. Welcome to the Manifest Destiny, episode 17, and yes, we have finally achieved one of the goals of the series. We've turned someone into a cat person, and it is fantastic. Now, this isn't the end of the porn morpher stuff. I have grand ideas, but it requires a lot more research, and a lot more resources, and a lot more protection. One of the things that we have generated so far this series is a lot of colony wealth. It's not something I've particularly looked at, and not really something I've showed off, but we are currently sitting at roughly 380,000 wealth, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when you remember that most of our colonists are equipped with AK-74Us, shotguns, and knives with no armor because I forgot to craft any, you realize that we're not in the best of positions. So a lot of today's episode is going to be focusing on finishing off deep drilling, getting the ground penetrating scanner, getting resources, and recruiting some more prisoners. So if you enjoy any of today's episode and are excited to see which one of these prisoners will be keeping as a colonist, consider liking, subscribing, and make sure you tell your mum about it. Let's get into things, and let's start by going over Chili. Oleg Chili Madden. Now, it was very politely brought up in the comment section of last episode that he is a ash feather. An ash feather is basically a dragon that eats gold, and I hadn't realized it had gone straight over my head, and it is perfect, absolutely perfect for this series to have a colonist that eats gold, has the name Madden in their name, like the American football game. His nickname is Chili, which is food that Americans eat. You know, it's perfect. Like, we've picked up potentially the most perfect colonist we could have done. And just like that, Loser has gone. Loser has left us, and he made an absolute mark on the colony by allowing us to learn about Loser. Loser was very good, and for 30 silver a day, was well worth it. And I've decided that we're going to go back to the Empire. We're going to talk to them nicely. We're not too keen on them at the moment, but we'll talk to them nicely, and we're going to get ourselves another couple of losers by the name rather than what they are. I think I'm going to buy myself a noble, and I'm going to buy myself a cataphract as well, just to see what they're like as well. I need somebody sitting on the resource console. We're at a point now where I need the power permanently all the time. So if I buy these people, sit them on the resource console, and just go for it like that. So we have Stevens. Hello. Stevens is a very sexy lady. You are 11 in melee, 7 in construction, 7 in mining. Decent overall, honestly. Not too bad. She is going to be sitting permanently on the resource console just to help make sure we keep some power and everything around the colony. We have F. Olga F. Efименко. What are you good at? Medical and intellectual. Not sure why we'd keep someone like this around, but they're here, you know? Elf, you're here. All right, congratulations. You can sit on research and the resource console if nobody else is using it. And then we have Horn the cataphract. Hello, Horn. You are super cool. 10 in shooting, 8 in construction, 6 in mining, 9 in social, and you come with a charged sniper rifle. Can I take that from you? No, I cannot. So, we've got ourselves 3 new colonists that we've hired for the time being. Horn, I'm just going to put you on hunting, and that's all you're going to do. And I'll take everybody off hunting for the time being. So, it's actually quite a nice idea to have these people around, because I don't have to worry about them. They can do whatever I don't want to do, and that's about it. So, I can just have Horn here hunt a load of animals for me. No consequence to my people. It doesn't matter. Have Stevens and F manning the resource console at no consequence to me. It's fantastic, honestly. And like I predicted, the Ceratoc has revenged, but it doesn't matter. It's only going after Horn. It's not going after actually any of my people. So Horn can just do its thing, kill off the Ceratoc, and we continue with our day. And as predicted, Horn is being obliterated by the Ceratocs. It doesn't matter. I don't care. It's no worries. They were just hired to do a job, and that was it. Horn has been violently beaten to death. Oh my god, that's a lot of reasons why we need to celebrate Horn. Unfortunately, they have gone Manhunter, so we do need to deal with that. But it's not the end of the world, you know. It could be worse. Chad Chadson's here with his cat-like reflexes. Alamo's here with the lovely rifle that they've got as well. This should be fine to deal with. And a raid has come in all at the same time. The Kamaksa tribes have arrived nearby. One person. Oh, it's up here. Okay, well, this obviously is not an issue whatsoever. We're just going to ignore that. And there we go. Everything has been dealt with. The outpost battle has been won as well. Easy peasy. I don't know what I'm going to do with Horn here, unfortunately. I think I'm just going to destroy the body. Leave no evidence that we have potentially killed one of the Empire's great fighters. We're just going to sweep it under the rug, you know? I've got ourselves 2 more workers from the Empire, Pablo and Katten. Pablo is good at plants, which is nice, and Katten is also good at plants, which is very nice. Both of these people are going to be put onto the resource console and whatever the jobs else I think they could do, and that is about it. Oh no, Zebo has unfortunately been killed. Zebo the red panda is gone. It's a sad, sad day, honestly. Zebo was very well trained. They were a good friend of the colony. Their brother was still alive. Oh dear. What a shame. Well, it's just not the end of the world, alright? It could be worse. And we have a new recruit. Dekik has been recruited. Fantastic. What a lovely surprise. But it turns out Dekik is persona bonded with the persona of beer. From now on, beer will refuse to be wielded by anyone but Dekik. We have sentient beer in Rimworld. Holy moly. This is a fever dream. Entirely. Can we see what the persona bond is to the beer? No, we cannot. Okay. Right. But you obviously are not going to be kept around Dekik. You're going to be sent off to a colony or outpost of some sorts. Congratulations. And there it is, the ground penetrating scanner. Once again, I've had to lock Robert, Dr. Jew, and Kyle in a room just to grab us ground penetrating scanner. Holy moly. It's gotten to a point now, it's been so long, this recording session, I've built up a new room over here for batteries. We're queuing up another room down here to build more research things and more production equipment and stuff. We've started working on security as well. I've set up a load of spotlights here, there, everywhere with what steel we have left. Currently, we are out of steel entirely, so we can't do any more of the security stuff. Oh, time. We are nearly there. And there it is, ground penetration scanner is complete. Fantastic. And on that note as well, we get gas operation as well. Allow us to make even better weapons. Congratulations, guys. That is a absolutely huge research. Allows us to do so many more things, and I'm honestly super excited. It's probably the best research we've had all series. I think I'm just going to chuck a couple of ground penetrating scanners just over here on this island here, and then we can recruit a couple more workers to sit on those all day, every day, which is going to be very nice. But as I said a second ago, we have unfortunately ran out of steel completely, which I'm hoping means that we can now go down to the steel mining worksite all the way down here, take the steel so we can build everything, and bring back some more people. I have also expanded out the prison out a lot more, which means we can get more and more lovely volunteers. Now, 8 people down at that mining worksite does not enthuse me very much, but I have disabled lassos and everything, so hopefully the mule with just Donny T and Coke should hopefully be enough. I have arrived at the steel mining worksite, and there is a relationship. Oh dear. The great grandee of Berserker Chief Noro. Okay, cool. Right. There's obviously 8 people here. They are tribal, so this shouldn't be too bad. Let's hop out the mule and let's train these people like anything. Perfect. So honestly, this should be fairly easy as long as we keep up with training them and kiting them around in a big old circle. This tribal has got a katana, which is pretty cool. This one has a spear and is completely naked. It looks like it's just a load of innocent naked people that we are killing here, but you know what? It should be fine. They are attacking our people, so let's start running and start getting a train on. And Coke has unfortunately gone down here. For some reason, Coke is really slow. It's probably something to do with the fact that they've only got a peg leg. But yeah, really slow. Donny T, absolutely fine, no worries at all. But yeah, this is annoying. And now the area is now safe and we can reform the caravan. Fantastic. Donny T did take some damage, a few bruises from a katana. Probably the blunt side of the katana, as you can imagine. And Coca-Cola has got death in 6 hours. Really not ideal, so I'm going to get Donny T to heal Coke enough that we can leave, and then we'll just get out of here with the steel and go from there. Perfect. So Coke has been healed enough that they're no longer bleeding out. I'm going to go through these buildings and see if there's anything else here, and then I'm going to pack up and leave. Perfect. So there was nothing else on the map, but we have got these lovely prisoners. Now, obviously, as we saw before, they're just being put in the back of the pickup truck, okay? We have no control of them when they reach the base. So I'm going to go through and make sure that they're ones that we can actually capture. Like this one, Red Sponge, is not unwavering loyal, so we'll be definitely taking them with us. But any of the ones that are unwavering loyal, I won't take, and we'll just go from there. And funnily enough, none of them are unwavering loyal. All of them want to join. All of these lovely tribal people that we've taken from their homes could potentially join us. There's the 1,000 steel as well. Perfect. Oh yeah, and the caravan has arrived back at all. Right. So, we need to decide which ones are we keeping, which ones aren't we keeping. Unfortunately, Coke is still down, which is kind of an issue. Sailor Bella here is currently down. Memory Expulsor, whatever that means. Okay, no worries. So, you're down anyway, so there's nothing I can do with you. Sponge is right in front of us with 13 mining. Yes, please. We'll keep you, and the other ones have left. Not the end of the world, kind of inconvenient, but not the end of the world, alright? I expected this. But, most importantly, 1,000 steel. Easy money. Financial gains. We can actually get the ground penetrator scanners on the go. I'm going to put all of our steel into these 2 ground penetrating scanners. I'm going to recruit ourselves 2 more workers that are going to sit on this for the rest of their lives. You know what? I might actually get 4. No, we'll get 2. We get 2. And then we'll reduce the priority on the research stuff so that we can actually get this done fairly quickly. Some steel is all we need right now to kick off all of the rest of this series. Just steel. We're so close. Perfect. So with the ground penetrating scanners we're done, we can now get ourselves some more people from the Imperial Empire. Now, I did say I was going to get 2 and then we're going to move things around. I'm going to get 3 just to be on the safe side. I'm going to have them for 5 days as well, so it's going to cost us a little bit of money, just in case one of them can't do research, just in case 2 of them can't do research. It means that we have a slight backup for just in case. Okay, so we have, to begin with, Yucca. Hello, Yucca, the 19-year-old green-haired lady. Holy, I am simping. Neanderthal, which is not ideal, though, which means they will be doing stuff really slowly. Okay, that's fine. We've got a backup. Kiyoshi here, very cool lad, not gonna lie. 4 in intellectual. Okay, that'll do. And Birch. Birch is also a Neanderthal with 0 in intellectual. So it was a good idea that I got 1 extra just in case, because Yucca and Birch can't do it whatsoever. That's fine. They can sit on the resource consoles. So I've moved the research priority down for absolutely everybody and moved scanning up, so people will actually get on with the scanning no matter what. They have to be doing the scanning now as a thing. Building unusable due to roof. Are you having a giggle, my friend? Are you having a giggle? Can we... it's probably the mountain roof, isn't it? Sick. Okay, let's just move it down ever so slightly. A morph trader has called us up. They're here asking and seeing if they want any more stuff to experiment with people. An experimental injector. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Lots of cool things here. There's some adaptation cream, Hulk clean, 419 medicine, 81 components, which I will definitely be buying. Some former humans that are pigs and things. Also very interesting. What else have we got here? Okay, so we have got various mutaserums that add increases on things. Like this one here is for crafting, right? A mutaserum for crafting. Crafting orientated mutations. That sounds fantastic for Donny T. Now, does Donny T like furries? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. We have one for domestic animals. Reptilian. Interesting. Or rodent. I don't know what any of these do. The one with the crafter makes the most sense, right? You'd think it'll increase the crafting ability. Let's take one of those, and we'll sell them some other stuff as well, and see what happens when we give this to Donny T. Perfect. So there it is, the Mutaserum for Crafter. Donny T, inject that Mutaserum. I wonder what it does. I'd imagine it'll give us some sort of animal mutation. I'd assume. You assume it'll give you an animal mutation of some sorts. So he's done it. Monkey morph? Donny T the monkey morph? Alright, that's pretty cool. Alright, turn Donny T into a monkey. Okay. Monkey see, monkey do. We just need to keep eye on that, obviously, and we'll give him some antigen when I feel like it's kind of appropriate. Like, again, with Chad Chadson, we'll go for like a 60-40 split. I think that's kind of what we like. A monkey wearing a forklift. This is Planet of the Apes all over again. And the first resource has been scanned underground. Uranium. Uranium has been found. Nuclear power confirmed? Are we going to stop abusing chem fuel power and go for nuclear power? Well, we're Americans, so we'll use both. And I've queued up a third ground penetrating scanner. I am getting steel whether the game wants me to or not. Alright, we are going to get so much steel, it's going to be unbelievable. Scanned underground steel. Oh my god, somewhere over here we have steel. Perfect. Now we have 407 steel left. That's all we've got, but it's enough to make a difference. 300 steel underground. I think we can have 2 ground penetrating scanners there. Connect it up with some power conduits, and we're there. Holy moly! I've been waiting for this for so long. It's unbelievable. This opens up everything to us. We can do literally anything we want now within reason. This is perfect. This is absolutely perfect. It's going to cost us a lot of resources, obviously, to get steel power conduits all the way down here. It does, unfortunately, go over the highway. But at this stage, I don't care. I just don't care. And now we can fully exploit the resources and people that we have got from the Empire. Euchre and Birch here are just sitting on the resource console, and they're doing a very good job of it. I've pumped up to the maximum power mode, and we are absolutely chilling with a load of chem fuels sitting around doing absolutely nothing. The power grid is on absolute fire. We've got ground penetrating scanners here, there, everywhere. Oh my god, this feels so good. So good. And just a quick check-in with Donny T and his monkeyisms. A monkey morph that's changing. He's got light fur around the neck, a diminutive torso, and dexterous toes. Dexterous toes. So Donny T's manipulation has gone up, but I'm not quite sure by how much. I think by about 6% so far. Not really much, but still an improvement. Currently he is at 70. Leopard? What the? Oh, what's a leopard? At the moment he's 77% human, and these are the morphs as well. Obviously we'll check in on him at the end of the episode and see what he looks like. But at the moment, another 17% before we can give him some antigen. More steel has been scanned as well. Oh yes. Oh yes. I think this one will just have one ground steel deep drill there, and that's it. This is perfect. This is perfect. And Cottonwood can now gain an expertise in planting as well. Very, very nice. That's pretty much the only job she does around the base, alongside a little bit of crafting here, there, everywhere. So we've got sowing, harvesting, pruning, or foraging. Now, you could argue it makes more sense to have her on crafting and get an expertise in that because she has a critical passion for it, but she just doesn't really do it. I have too many other better crafters. Donny T, Coke, Robert. Just those 3 are better than Cottonwood entirely. I think we're going to go for harvesting, get a bigger yield on things. We're not growing too much at the moment, and our fields aren't massive. And who's going to say no to more smoke leaf being harvested? And Alamo is building the first deep drill. Oh, it's orgasmic just looking at that deep drill. Infinite resources. Straight away, Microsoft's using it and abusing it. Very nice. This is all I ever could have wanted. And on that note, I'm going to be calling this episode here because holy moly, I have overran by a very, very long time. Today's been a fantastic episode for progress. Deep drilling obviously is the massive thing that we have achieved, but Donny T has also been transformed into a monkey. I'm currently at 77% still, so I will update you guys on what he looks like next episode. The transformations are going very nicely for him. Donny T being turned into a monkey, deep drilling, ground penetrating scanners, the power grid is all sorted, defenses are all queued up. We have made a lot of good progress and a nice baseline as standard for next episode. Next episode, the plan is going to be to expand on the industrial stuff. I'm building some platforms here, there, everywhere, so we can build more production things. And I think we redo everybody's weapons and really go into the security stuff so we can start defending our property a little bit better. so you have enjoyed today's episode and are excited to see all the fantastic steel veins that we get to mine up with Microsoft. Consider liking, subscribing, and make sure you tell your mum about it, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.